Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Foreclosure Help 777, where we talk about everything foreclosure related. Today we're going to talk about some things that everybody should find useful, I guess, if you're fighting foreclosure. And that's some strategies to help you stay in your house longer than if you didn't know these strategies. So let's look at these real quick. A lot of these strategies depend on what stage that you're in. For instance, if you're in the early stage before foreclosure action or sale is filed, your goal is to buy time, gather evidence, and create leverage. So you want to send a QWR letter, which forces a servicer to produce documents, payment history, assignments. You can also file a quiet title action, if appropriate, challenge the defective assignments or chain of title, record a Liz pendants, which clouds the title and alerts potential buyers of your pending litigation, negotiate forbearance or a loan modification to keep options open while building your case. Stage 2, I call the middle stage, foreclosure action. The foreclosure action is active, but the sale is not final. This stage, your goal is to defend the case, delay foreclosure, and raise claims. So you want to file an answer and counterclaims in a judicial foreclosure state. Your defenses: lack of standing, defective assignments, failure to attach the note or mortgage, and your counterclaims, which are FDCPA, RESPA, or TILA, or state consumer laws that they violated. Engage in discovery in the middle stage. Demand the note, assignments, payment history, servicing records. Motions: move to compel, strike, or dismiss based on missing documents. And settlement negotiations: you have leveraged litigation for better modification terms. And then the late stage, emergency last-ditch stage, sale is imminent. Your goal is to stop foreclosure sale immediately. You can file a TRO or preliminary injunction in state or federal court. You can argue that you have irreparable harm, likelihood of success, lack of standing, or servicer violations. You can file bankruptcy, Chapter 13 or Chapter 7, which triggers the automatic stay under 11 U.S.C. 362. Chapter 13, you want to file to cure arrears over time while keeping your home. Chapter 7 is a temporary delay but can strip unsecured debts. So, these are all different strategies you want to use. You want to know which is the best for your situation. And then the last but least is after the foreclosure sale. Your goal is to challenge the sale, delay eviction, preserve your rights. So, for instance, motion to vacate, set aside the sale if the sale was void, fraud, defective, notice, lack of authority. Motion to open a default judgment if never properly served with foreclosure complaint. Let's say you're in federal court with litigation and you have ongoing claims. You can sometimes remove an unlawful detainer or eviction from the JP state court to federal court if the federal questions are involved. Negotiate post-sale options. Believe it or not, sometimes lenders offer what's called cash for keys or rescind foreclosure under pressure. There are defense options at every stage, before, during, and even after the foreclosure sale. The earlier you act, the stronger your position, but even after a sale, you may still have legal tools to fight or delay eviction. Now, I have some sample template letters, guys, that you can use. Just send me a request and I'll send them to you. Here's the first one, which is a sample qualified written request letter that you send to your servicer. As you put your name, address, and stuff at the top, and you want to insert your date, and then you want to put attention qualified written request department, and then you tell them this letter is a qualified written request QWR pursuant to the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, RESPA, 12 U.S.C. 2605E, and Regulation X 12 CFR 1024-35 and 1024-36. I am requesting information and documents relating to the servicing of the above referenced loan. Please treat this as a formal request requiring a response under federal law. Requested information and documents. And this is what you want to ask for, guys. A complete copy of the promissory note, including all endorsements and allonges. a complete copy of the mortgage or deed of trust, a full chain of assignments of mortgage, deed of trust from origination to present, the name and address of the current note holder or beneficiary, the name and address of the master servicer and subservicers, a complete life of loan payment history showing all charges, payments, credits, escrow activity, and suspense account activity, copies of all monthly mortgage statements sent in the past 24 months, copies of all escrow analyses conducted, copies of all loss mitigation applications, denials, approvals, and correspondence, copies of all IRS Form 1098 mortgage interest statements issued since the loan origination. That'll keep them busy, huh? Error concerns. Please also investigate and advise whether the account has been assessed any late fees, charges, or escrow shortages in error. Any payments were misapplied, held in suspense, or not properly credited. The loan is owned or if the loan is owned or guaranteed by Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Ginnie Mae, or another investor, provide investor information. Please provide the requested information by the time required by law, which is 5 business days to acknowledgement receipt and 30 business days to provide a full response. This QWR is being sent via certified mail, return receipt requested. Please ensure all correspondence is sent to the mailing address listed above. And then you sign it and you send it certified mail, obviously. Okay, now if you're in a situation where you're behind in a couple of payments and you think it might go into default, you can send a this is a sample forbearance letter request to your servicer asking if they would provide a forbearance so you don't go into default status. So basically you want to have the same kind of heading with your name and address, the date, mortgage servicer, their address, your loan number, your property address, and then it goes like this: Dear servicer, I am writing to formally request a forbearance agreement on my mortgage loan referenced above. Due to, and you can say what kind of hardship you're going through, I am unable to maintain the regular monthly mortgage payments at this time. I am seeking a temporary arrangement that will suspend or reduce my monthly mortgage payments for a set period of time and allow me to bring my loan current through a repayment plan, loan modification, or deferral at the conclusion of the forbearance period. Please provide in writing the terms of any forbearance options available to me, whether interest, fees, or escrow advances will continue to accrue during the forbearance, the repayment options that will be offered once the forbearance period ends. Enclosed are copies of my, and you can put in here, hardship statement, income verifications, or anything else that you think will help your case, and if available, and committed to working with you in good faith to resolve this matter and avoid foreclosure. Please confirm receipt of this request and provide all available forbearance options in accordance with federal and state guidelines. This request is being sent via certified mail. Again, just like the other one, you want to send it like that. And then the last sample letter here is the loan modification request letter. It's kind of like the last one, but you're asking them for a loan mod instead. And so it says, I am submitting this loan modification request for the above referenced loan due to, whatever hardship you're going through. I am unable to maintain my current monthly mortgage payments. However, I am committed to keeping my home and working with you to find a sustainable solution. Enclosed, please find the following documents to support my application. Completed request for mortgage assistance, RMA, loan modification application form, proof of income, pay stub, benefit, tax returns, bank statements, anything else that they usually ask for, hardship letter, expense documentation if required. I respectfully request that you review my application for all available loan modification programs, including in-house and investor programs. Please also confirm in writing that pursuant to 12 CFR 1024-41, no foreclosure sale will be scheduled or conducted while this complete application is under review. This application is being submitted via certified mail, return receipt, and I ask you that you confirm receipt promptly. Thank you for your cooperation and assistance. I look forward to working with you to achieve a resolution that allows me to remain in my home. So you can see how this works. And This way you're not just like a sitting duck and you might lose your home. Okay guys, I hope this information has been helpful for you. This is our private Facebook group, Foreclosure Help 777, and you're welcome to join us. And we're all in foreclosure, and we're fighting and we're helping each other out. And I just wanted to share this at the end here. This is a Bible verse, John 14:2, which says, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you." And so that's like a reminder to all our Christian people here that this is not the end result on earth. We will be going to a better place, and hopefully the rapture will happen next month, like some are saying on YouTube. I am not a date setter myself. However, it does intrigue me about the guy named Brother Joshua. He's all over YouTube stating that God or Jesus had told him that the rapture will happen on September 23rd or 24th, which is next month. So on the Feast of Trumpets, which is interesting. So I went to this website, Gematria, to put in Feast of Trumpets to see what would come up, just for the heck of it. And look what came up here, guys. Feast of Trumpets. Ta-da. 923. And it also says Rapture of a Christian. So that's interesting. Of course, I don't know if this is going to happen, guys, but I thought it was interesting that this guy and other people are also saying the rapture will happen on 923. And if it does, certainly we won't be here anymore to fight for our foreclosure, because we'll be in heaven with our Lord. So I thought that was interesting. So you know, take it with what you want. And thank you for watching my channel. And I hope everyone has a blessed day.